Hello and welcome. We're here at the Rajiv Gandhi. The International Cricket Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between Hyderabad and Chennai. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first. These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. A direct hit and this could be gone. Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide as cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Over. Hyderabad are 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Ahmad, the left arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Swept away but finds the fielder. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Edge, but it drops safely. Bowling fielders look really confident. It just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And it will stay out. The challenge won't save them. Going to be a long few days for the batter thinking about that shot.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Misses everything. Perfectly timed.
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Smacks that away through the gap. Doesn't beat the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Overton with a great delivery there. Nicely.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Ahmad from the Shivyal Yadav end. Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off. It should get a single. On that nicely, good defence. And another defensive shot. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. Dug that out well. In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling.
Some very good bowling that over. They've controlled the power play beautifully so far.
Nicked it. They've gone up here. Gone. Fine catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
At number 6 for Hyderabad.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Overton will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so. Goes for the helicopter shot. Ambitious. Didn't quite pull it off though. Nice solid defensive shot. Oh, swept and long as well. That's a terrific shot. 6 more.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Impacting outside the line. Easy decision that for the third umpire.
Livingston looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Overton from the VVS Laxman end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Trouble. Drilled that one away. Seven runs added there. Hyderabad 52 for 5. Chowdhury, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. Out! What a screamer! Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Chowdhury from the Shivyal Yadav end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs to be on target. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Great commitment.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Hyderabad are 77 for 6. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged it. That's a confident appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, no. Terrible shot. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Dubé, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight to the fielder. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Great shot through the gap. Doesn't beat the infield. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Ahmad, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Shivyal Yadav end. Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off, but should get a single. Wow, that's missed a lot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs a direct hit. Nearly gets the edge. Ahmad with a great delivery there. And another defensive shot. 2 runs coming from that over. Hyderabad are 95 for 7.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Misses everything. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Crunch on the front foot and bang, gone all the way.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Dubé getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Going with pace now. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear, the batter looks really annoyed with that one.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Over, Hyderabad, 108 for 8. Dubey from the VVS Laxman end. Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
The left-handed batsman is coming in at number 11.
Hyderabad weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Going with spin now. Everyone's gone up. Yeah, you may as well review last wicket. Won't stand to lose anything in reviewing.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Cummins, quite confident with the challenge. You could just tell from the body language. Pretty confident, and they're going to get a second chance. Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off, but should get a single. Huge edge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Chennai managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Needs to be on target. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Hyderabad are 125 for 9. Overton given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
It just looks so...
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Gone, great catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck. Drilled that one away.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Well, the review was already a bit of an afterthought. They didn't look confident, and they lose the challenge.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Edged it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Beats the field with a great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfectly timed.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Doesn't beat the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Straight to the fielder. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Chennai, 26 for none. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Good shot. A beauty.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
A few moves made in the field.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Chennai 33 for none.
4 gone in the power play, and it's a healthy run rate at the moment, thanks to some great power hitting and some well-timed shots through the gaps, keeping them ahead so far.
Hyderabad has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Was quick onto that in the infield. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nicked it. 11 runs added there. Chennai are 44 for none.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Finds the edge. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Got that away nicely.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
Hyderabad are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Four runs added in the over. Chennai 61 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. A very defensive field, this.
Edged it. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. That's 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Samson watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Thick edge.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Couldn't get it through the field.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Drilled that one away. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Big edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Going with a more defensive field choice.
Huge edge. Hyderabad with a massive shout. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Can he get the 50? A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Five runs in that over. Chennai are 93 for none. Hussain from the Shivyal Yadav end. Nicked it. That is quite extraordinary. Sampson, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Finds the edge. No. Terrible shot. Over. Chennai, 108 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic.
Kishan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Massive chance. Caught, gone. Out. What a screamer.
Hyderabad will be very happy with that wicket. This has been a fantastic innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Massive outside edge. End of the over. Chennai are 117 for 1. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
One to get for 50.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Gaikwad gets plenty from these bowlers.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Smacks that away through the gap. Great shot through the gap. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Chennai are 127 for 1.
It's been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Some moves are being made in the field, looking pretty balanced between defence and attack. Just 2 to win.
Rocks back and dispatches that with absolute disdain. Just beats the infielder though.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.